Hello everyone, this is Aarti Saini. I'm big from IIT. So I'll be taking the ninth standard today. So this platform we are from Withoutpen, and we'll start the first chapter of class. Okay. So the first chapter is the knowing out the numbers. Are numbers. Okay. So knowing our numbers is like we actually since childhood are always encountered some of the numbers, right? Like 1, 10. Sometimes they will ask you to add the number, sometimes they will ask you to subtract the number, multiply, division. So many experiments you have done it, right? So experiments. So now in this class, actually we will know, we will understand what kind of numbers we use, right? How do we use them, right? So suppose if I say I compare the number, right? I compare the number, that means if I say which one is the greatest number, which one is the smallest number, right? Because if I say like this, 1, 2, 3 out of 10, if I ask you which one among these, right? So here will count as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So some numbers will be there. So the difference of them is 1. So suppose if I ask you which one is the greatest. So immediately say, ma'am, greatest is 10. Greatest number is 10. Right? So likewise, these number they will ask you in your exam, they will not directly write in this way. They may ask in a jumbled up manner, right? What jumbled up is, they may ask in a random manner, like they will ask 2, 1, 7, 3, something like that, right? So now then you will have to say, okay, among these, if I ask you which one is the greatest number. So you will look carefully, okay, 2 comes after 1. So out of these, 2 is the greatest number. But when I compare these two, 7 is the greatest number. But when I compare these two, still 7 is the greatest number. Then I compare these two, 8 and 7. So 8 is the greatest number. So one by one, by checking like that, we come out to the conclusion that 8 is the greatest number. But these number may not be 1 digit, right? These number may be in 2 digits also, 3 digits also, 4 digits also, 5 digits also, right? So suppose if I say like this, that out of 1 or 11, which one is greatest? You will immediately say, ma'am, 11 is greatest and 1 is greatest. Why? Because you know 1 digit number will always be less than 2 digits, isn't it? And if I say, okay, tell me among these three, you will immediately say, ma'am, this one is greatest and this one is the smallest, right? So you should, remember this thing. As we increase the number of digits, right? So the number will lead to its maximum value, right? Or the number will increase. We can say like that. Or the number, if it has a single digit, it will always be smallest among other numbers which have a digit more than 1, right? Okay, so this is our problem. Let's try which one among these is greatest. Obviously, it has 2 digits, it has 3 digits, it has 4 digits, and it has 5 digits. So out of these 4, which one is greatest? This one is greatest, right? Okay, so if I compare these 4, now here comes a problem. Why? Because all the numbers are 4-digit numbers, right? So to solve these kind of problems, one thing we know, right? So let's try from 2-digit number. Okay, this one is solved. So this is the greatest number. For this one, I will try to explain you by taking the 2-digit number, right? So let's say it is 1, 2 and 1, 6. So which one is greatest? you will see the last digit, right? You will see the last digit. You will see last digit and you will finalize, ma'am, this one is greatest. Why? Because out one, see, it is over. If I write the number like this, 11, 12, 13, the one will always repeat. If I write number like this, 21, 22, 23, this 2 will always repeat. So which digit is deciding whether the number is greatest or smallest is the ones place digit. Okay, this you might have, studied in your 8th class. This is ones place, this is tens place, this is hundreds place, this is thousand place. Like that we decide, right? Ones, tens, hundred, thousand. So if this is a 2-digit number, so that which number is greatest will be decided by the ones place, right? But if the number is 3-digit number, okay. So let's say if it is 1, 1, 2, and if it is 1, 2, 1. Now which one is greater? So because the number which comes first, if it is same, let's leave them. Okay. Now see these two numbers. It is 12 and it is 21, right? So now because the number is changing, here it is 1 and it is 2, right? So we'll not see the ones place, we'll first see the tens place, right? So out of 12 and 21, we see that the 12 line will come first, then 21 line. Isn't it? The 12 line will come first, then the 21. Then obviously 21 is the greatest number, right? So that out of these two, what I will realize? I realize that 121 is the greatest. Okay, so the same process will apply for 4 digits number also. If I say this is my number 1201, and one number I take it in this way 1309, which one is greatest? So our process is like, if the first digit is same, let's see. Now let's see these 3 digits as the 2 and 3, right? These are different, so I'll not take ones or tens place digit. I'll see this, right? So which one is greatest, 201 or 309, right? Obviously 201 come first, then afterwards 309 will come, right? As you know, 100 will come first, then 200, then 300, then 400, right? So 201 will come first, then 309. So out of these three, I'll say 309 is the greatest. So what did I observe? Out of these two numbers, my 1309 is greatest. In this way, we did. Okay. Now let's check the same thing for this example. Okay. So here the first number is 1902, and this is 1920. This is 9201. This is 9021, 9210. Okay. So let's first of all eliminate the number which can be eliminated. Okay. So it's asking about the greatest number, right? So out of these two, 1902 and 9021 or 902, 9201. Okay. So let's leave these 3 digits. Let's consider only first digit, right? So out of 1 and 9, which is greater? Obviously 9 is greater. So we'll only see these 3 digits. Okay, now we'll only see these 3 digits. So out of these 3, now I'll decide which one is greatest. As all has same 9, so let's leave them. Now we'll left with only 3 numbers, 201, 021 and 210. Okay, so out of these, which one is greater? So let's see these two. So out of 202, so this is 0, this will come first, then these two valley line will come, right? So we'll leave this. So let's leave it. So now we are left with only 2 numbers, that is 201 and 210. So out of these two, which one is greatest? As first digit is same, we'll leave it. Now out of these two, 0 and 1 are different. 0 and 1 are different, right? So obviously 0 will come first, then 1 will come, right? So out of 0, 1 and 1, 0, which one is greatest? 10 is greatest. Okay. So this is a long process. So first of all, if I want to do it fast, okay, So the first one is very easy. As the number of digits increases, the number increases. So the number which has a maximum number of digits or which has the greatest number of digits will that number will be greatest. So this number is greatest. Solve in only 1 or 2 seconds, right? So out of these three, I'll decide fast. It is 1900. It is 92. Obviously, these two will never come. Now this is 920190219210. So obviously this will also not come. Now I'm left with only these. 201 will come first or 210. Obviously 201, right? So this one is like this will. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay. So here is your example. Can you instantly find the greatest and the smallest number in each row? As I told you, the number of digits increases, the number will increase. So 3-digit not possible, 2-digit not possible. This is also 3-digit not possible because we have we have the numbers which has more the number of digits than these three, right? So now we are left with this 4 not possible. It has 5 number of digits. So this one is the greatest. Okay. So out of these 5, let's try to find fast. Okay. So it has 5 number of digits, 4, 3, 4, 3. Not possible, not possible, not possible, not possible. This is the answer. Okay. Why? Because it has more number of digits than other number. Okay. So let's decide about this number. It has 4-digit, 5-digit, 3-digit, 4-digit, 3-digit. Which one? This one, obviously. Now decide about this one. 4-digit, 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 5-digit, 3-digit. Yeah. Was that easy? Why was it easy? Because we are counting the number of digits. If number of digits are given, then our problem come out to be very easy. Okay. So let's move forward. Now, these are the homeworks you should do at home. Okay. We will try them at home. In a way we have done earlier. In same way you need to do it. Okay. So this is the topic. We'll try next. How many numbers can you make? Right. So based on that topic, this is your kind of examples. Okay. So the first one says use the given digits without repetition and make the greatest and smallest 4-digit numbers. Okay. What this question is saying, don't repeat the digit. Don't repeat the digit. Okay. So don't repeat the digits means, see, this is 121. So how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 digits, right? But this one and this one both are same. That means the digits are getting repeated. So this kind of number will never consider. Okay. So number these which are getting repeated, these number will not consider. Okay. And he's saying you need to make the greatest and smallest 4-digit number. Greatest and the smallest 4-digit number. Okay. So 4-digit number, you understand there will be 4 digits. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So can you tell me which is the greatest 4-digit number? You must have studied that in your 8th class, right? As if I say 9, after that 10 will come, right? So if I say 90, after that, sorry, 99, after that 100 will come, right? So after this 9, my 2 digits number are getting started, but this is a 1-digit. So in short, I can say 9 is the greatest 1-digit number, isn't it? 9 is the greatest 1-digit number. 99 is the greatest 2-digit number, right? 999 is the greatest 3-digit number, right? Like this I say. Okay. Now, in the same way, if I say which is the smallest 1-digit number, which is the smallest 2-digit number, right? So out of these two, if I say the smallest 1-digit number is 0, the smallest 2-digit number. Smallest 2-digit number is 10. The smallest 3-digit number, because it is the 3 digits are getting started from this, right? So 100 will be smallest 3-digit number. The smallest 4-digit number is 1000, like this way, decide. The greatest 4-digit number is 9999, like this. Okay, so this is the hint we can say. Now here is our question. He's saying you need to use only these four. 2, 8, 7, 4. Now arrange them in a way that you make the greatest and smallest 4-digit number. Okay. So let's say first I'll make the greatest number. Okay. So in order to have a greatest number, if it will start from 2, it will never be greatest, right? If suppose I say 20 or 40, which one is greatest? 40, right? Because the number which is coming first has to be greater than the previous number in order to have the greatest value, isn't it? So out of these four digits, if I want to make the greatest number, I'll have to pick the digit first, which is greatest. So I'll take 8, 4. After that, I'll take greatest digit 7. After that, again I'll take the greatest greatest available digit, which is 4. Then I'll take the remaining digit, which is 2. So this is the greatest number. Okay. So now let's decide about our smallest number. So out of these four, same I need to make the smallest digit. If I want to make the smallest digit, obviously I'll have to start with the smallest number. So I'll pick 2 first, right? Then I'll pick 4 first. Then I'll pick 7 first. Then I'll pick 8. Right? Suppose if I take 87, so this one will be greater than this, but they want us to write the number which is smallest. Okay, so this is the procedure. How do we proceed? We proceed in a way, if I want the greatest number, I'll take the greatest digit first and I'll write in a way decreasing order. If I want the smallest digit, smallest number, right, I will write it in a way that the number will that the digits will return in a way that they are increasing. Right? Here they are decreasing, here they are increasing. If I want greatest number, I'll write in a way that the digits get decreased. If I want the smallest number, I write in a way that the digits can be increased. Okay? So this is the way. So this was about your A part. One more I'll do, and rest of them you try at home. Okay. So I'll take a number in which 0 is present. Okay. So I'll take 4750. Right. I'm taking the C part. Okay. I'm taking the C part. So in the same way we'll do. If I want greatest number, I'll take the greatest digit first, then the greatest available digit, then the greatest available digit, then the remaining digit. So this is my greatest. Okay, fine, no problem, right? Now I want the smallest number with the same digits. I want the smallest number with the same digits. Okay. So in a way, I said that you need to write it in an increasing order. So you will try to write it in this way. Ma'am, okay, you said like this. I'll write 0 first, then 4 first, then 5 first, then 7 first. Okay, ma'am, this is the smallest 4-digit number. But here we have made a mistake. How? Because if I say 0 here, say 0, so this 0 will never count in my number, because the number, if it is getting started with 0, so that number will not be considered as the equivalent number of digits where the 0 is getting included. So what will I say? I'll say this is not a 4-digit number, it is a 3-digit number. Okay. So let's take one example. If I write 0, 1, right? So does this 0 is getting any is giving any information, or is making any sense? No, right? So once the number is getting started with 0, it will not be counted as a digit, right? So this is actually wrong. Okay, so here comes a problem. Then how will I decide the smallest number? Okay, so what will I do? I'll do it in a way that 0 I'll have to put somewhere, right? Somewhere I'll have to. Okay, so let's try it in this way. 7 I cannot write first. Can I write first 7? No. So I'll pick the smallest available digit, which is 4. Okay. After that, if I put any of these 7, okay. So let's say 47, and if I take 40, so which one is the smallest? Obviously, 40 is the smallest. Okay. So this number I'll try to put immediately after one digit, because now after one digit, if I include it, now it will be counted as a number of digits, isn't it? So this is the procedure. If the 0 comes first, you start in a way that you will take the smallest number first. Smallest available number is 0, but 0 we cannot take. Here is this number is exception. We start with 4. Now then after that immediately we'll put 0. Then the smallest after that in increasing order we need to write it. So this is your, this is the number you have written in here. Greatest, sorry, smallest number. Okay. Okay. So here the second question. In second question, is saying take the greatest and the smallest 4-digit number by using any one digit twice. Any one digit twice. Okay. So he is actually increasing the difficulty level. He's saying that, what does he say? He's saying any 2-digit you can make use twice. That means, let's take this example only so that it won't sound difficult. He's saying you can pick any one digit. Any one digit you pick. Okay, let's say if I will pick 3. Now you can use it twice. That means if I'm making a 4-digit number, I can write it in this way: 3387, or else 3873, any way. So likewise, I can repeat 8 also. In same way, I can repeat 7 also. But I can make like this my number, or I can make like this my number, any. But there are so many numbers we can form by these 3 numbers, repeating any of the numbers. Okay, so we will not go in this much difficulty, just for the sake of understanding. I said this. So how will I, he's asking the greatest and the smallest both. Okay, so let's talk about the greatest first, then we'll talk about the smallest. Okay, even though they have given the permission to repeat the number, still for making it greatest, I need the greatest number. So I'll take 8 over here, right? Now, 7 I had to take because he has only given me permission to repeat any number twice. But suppose if I take 8 over here, right? Suppose I take 8 over here. If I repeat 8, and instead of 8, if I take 7, and instead of 7, if I take 3, right? See, we can repeat the number out of after 8. What? How many numbers can come? Right? This 8 can come, then 7 can come, 3 can come. But out of these 3, which one is greatest? That number will take. It has allowed the digit that we can repeat it, so we can repeat the number 8, right? Because in this way, my number is getting increased. That means I can find my greatest number. So it will be 8. After that, I cannot repeat this digit more because he has only allowed to repeat it twice, right? Repeat the digit only twice. I'll write the greatest available number 7, then the remaining number. So this one is my greatest. Okay. So I'll repeat it once again. I have given you the hint that whenever he asks us to write the greatest number, we'll take the greatest digit first, then we'll write it in decreasing order. But here in this question, he has only given 3 digits and asking us to write the 4-digit number. But he has given one liberty that you can repeat any 1 digit twice. So I will start with my same procedure. I write the greatest digit available. Then I'll try to write the decreasing order. But because he has given me permission to repeat the number, so because I can repeat, so I'll repeat 8. Because if I'll take 7 over here and 3 over here, it will be always less than this digit, right? It will always be less than this digit. So I will take 8. Now it has 8, 8. Now I cannot take any other digit to repeat it. So I will try my same procedure as earlier. I will write it decreasing order. So this is the greatest, your greatest number. Okay. 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 7, 3 is your greatest. Now it's talking about smallest number. So same we will start as I told you that you will have to take the smallest number first, then you will have to write it in a way that it is the number of digits will increase. Okay. So after 3, what should I write? Should I write 7? Yes, you will say, ma'am, write 7. Then you will write 8. But we need to make the 4-digit number and 1 digit, any 1 digit you can repeat. Suppose if I repeat this digit 7 here, right? But 8 here or here or here, it will increase my number. But suppose if I write it in this way, 3, 3, 7, 8, it will always be less, isn't it? But if I write it in this way, this number will be greater than this, right? So we'll repeat the first digit. Okay. So this was about your greatest and smallest. Now let's take one more example. Here they are including 3, but giving the same condition, right? So let's take this also. The rest of the things you will try these two, because these will be same way as we have the. Okay. So I'll write it in this way. He has asked to write a 4-digit number which has to be greatest. Okay, so let's take the greatest condition first. So I'll write it in this way. I'll take the greatest digit first, which is 9. Greatest available digit is 9. So same as earlier, I'll write 9 again, because in this way I'll make my number greatest. Then I'll write 5 and then I'll write 0. Okay. Now I'll take the smallest number also. For making the smallest number, same way, we will write it in increasing order. But if I'll do so, this 0 will make my number as 2 digits. But I want my number as 4 digits, right? Even if I'll repeat the 0, it will not make any sense. So I will have to. My problem is I will have to take the other smallest digit other than 0. So I'll take 5, right? So now they have given us the permission to repeat the number. But suppose if I write 5 and suppose if I take 0, which one is greater? This one is greater, right? So I'll not repeat 5. But in our earlier example, we have repeated 3 because at that time 0 was not there. But if the 0 is there, we will not repeat 5. Okay. So here 0 is given, so I'll write 0. Now if I'll write 5 again here, or I can write 0 over here, which one is the smallest? This one is smallest. That's why again I'll not repeat 5, I'll repeat 0, right? Now they have asked us to write the 4-digit number, right? So we'll take 9, because 9 will have to take, as they have given only permission to repeat only one number twice, rest of the number will have. So this is our smallest. Okay. Okay. Now these 2 remaining questions you tried. Now the third point, Make the greatest and the smallest 4-digit number using any 4 different digits with condition as given. Digit 7 is always at ones place. See, I told you which one is ones place. This one is ones place. Suppose I write in this way 4-digit number. This one is ones place. This is tens. This is hundreds place. And this is thousand place. Ones, tens, hundred, thousand. Okay. So now his condition is you will have to include 7 at ones place. Then we'll have to fix the 7 here, right? And he's saying any 4-digit number you can take, any 4 different digits you can take. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Any 4 digit I can take. He has fixed this 7. Okay. And this number we know this 0 will not come here, right? And he's asking for greatest and smallest number. Greatest and smallest. Okay. So I know one thing. Out of these numbers, these are 10 numbers, right? Anyway, one number he has fixed. So I cannot repeat that number. So let's cancel this. And the number cannot start with 0. So let's cancel this. It will not come on first digit. 0 can come on these 2 digits, these 2 places, but this 0 will not come on first place. That is fixed. Okay. Now he wants me to write the greatest number. So I told you we'll pick the greatest available number and we'll try to write it in decreasing order. Now 9, 8, 7 should come, but 7 he has already fixed. So I'll write the greatest available number. So now out of these, which one is greatest available? Just 6. So I'll write it over here. In order to make it the smallest, I'll pick the smallest number, but except 0. So I'll pick 1 over here. I'll write 2 over here, and I'll write 3 over it, right? But as 0 cannot come on first digit, right? But it can come on 0, second place, right? It can come. Okay. So this is true when 0 is not given, but 0 is given. So I'll write it in this way: 1, 0, 2, 7. Okay. This is my smallest. Okay. So this was about this. Now, some of the examples he has also given here. He's saying, make the greatest and the smallest 4-digit number using the digit. He's saying digit 7 has to be on first place. Okay, this question we have already done. And he's giving some other conditions also. Okay, so out of these 4, 1 I have already done. 1 more I'll do it for you. The rest you try. Now he's fixing 1. So this you try. Out of these 2, I'll pick this one. Okay, this I'll try. Now he's saying digit 4 is always at tens place. So out of these 4, he's saying this tens place you need to fix it. Now the out of available, so this one I'm making as greatest, this one I'm making as smallest. So the same procedure will apply out of the available number. What are the available number? Any number we said. So 1-digit numbers are these. 0 I cannot write on first place, but he has said greatest number. So I'll pick the greatest available number, which is now, and then I'll write it in decreasing order, right? But suppose if it is 9840, right? And if I write 9846, right? So this one will be smaller than this. So I'll write the greatest available number. Same thing for smallest also, but I cannot start with 0. I'll write the smallest available number, and 0 is available, so I'll write it on second place. Then after 4, I'll write the smallest available number, which is 2. So for smallest, we always write it in increasing order, but as 0 is our restriction. So because of this exception, these will start with 1, but after that we'll always put 0, because if I'll write 2 over here, out of these 2, this number will become greatest among these. So we always take immediately 0 is correct. Now these you try at home. I can write the answer, which is very easy. As 9 he has already taken, so I'll start with 8, then 7, then 6. And for this, I'll start with 1, 9 he has taken. Since I can write not now 0, I cannot write immediately on second place, so I'll write on third place. Same thing will apply here. When he has 9, 8, 7, this will be like row 1. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Arranging the number in ascending and descending order. Okay, so arranging the number in ascending order is like the number should increase. Writing the number in descending order is like the number should decrease. Okay, so out of these 4 numbers, okay, so because this one, I guess it is more complicated than the first one, so I'll do the B part. You try the A part. Okay. So I'll do this part here. Let me write this number 9801 571 36501 3880. First of all, for making writing it in increasing order, ascending order is increasing order. I will count the number of digits as it has 4 digits, it has 4 digits, it has 5 digits, it has 5 digits. So obviously, the number which has less number of digits will come first. Now this will always come first, then they will come after this. This is fixed. But here, for 4 digit also, we have 2 numbers. Out of this, the first digit among these as the greatest digit will come after this, because we need to write it in increasing order. So I'll write 2, 5, 7 first, then 9 is 0, 1, and out of these 2, 3 is same. So I'll check the next available number, which is 6 or 8. Which one will I write first? This one, because I need to write it in increasing order, right? So out of this, if I check, this will come first, then this one. Okay. So, sorry, 3880. This was about this increasing order. Now he's asking us to write it in descending order. Okay. So here also I'm taking this example. 1971 45321 88715 92547. Okay. So here in these 4 digit is present 5, 5, 5. Okay. So as we need to write it in descending order, so the smallest number will come last and the greatest number will come first. So this, as this is 4 digits, so definitely this will come at last. Now we are left with these 3. So out of these 3, I'll check the first digit 984. Which one is the greatest will come first. So 92547 88715 45321. Obviously, when we actually check the number which is greatest, we always go for the first digit number, right? If it is same, we go for second digit number. So likewise, we check. Okay. So this was about your ascending and descending part. Let's move on to the next part. Okay, so you must have studied the place value in your 8th class, right? So how do we write this? As it says 2 and 4 times 0. So how do we read it? It is ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, right? So I'll write it. So as here it is saying it is tens, 10,000. This is the 10,000 place, right? So I'll write it in this way, 20,000. And what? How will I read it? 20,000. And how will I write it? 2 into 10,000, right? How do I write 26,000? As it is saying 20,000. So I'll write 2 into 10,000 plus 6 into 1,000. Right? So this was about your 8th class. In the same way, you can write others also. Okay. So here he has given some examples. I'll pick some of them. Let's say 2,005. 2,005. So this is ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Right? So 10,000, that means I'll write this, I'll say this number as 20. So 20,005. How will I write it? 20,005. Right? And in digits form, place value form, how will I write it? Because he's saying 10,000, right? So I'll write this as 10,000. And here it is saying 1,000 only, but because it is a 0, if you want, you can write, otherwise, then 100 place by 100 will come, then zeros place by 10 will come, and then 5. 1, 2, whatever it is. So 1, 6. Okay, one more example I'll take. This is 20085. So this is ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000. So it is 20,000. It is 10,000. That means we'll have to put 2 digits. 20,000. 0 will not count. I'll say and 20,085. 20,085. Okay. In our Indian number system, that will study in your next topic. How where will we put this comma? Okay. So 20,005 like this. And if I want to write in your number system, because it is 10,000, so I'll multiply this with 10,000. This 0 is on 1,000 place, so I'll multiply this with 1,000. This 0 is with at 100 place, so I'll multiply this with 100. 8 with 10 space, so I'll multiply this with 10, and 5 with 1 space, so I'll multiply it with 1. Sorry. So and we'll add them. So this is the place value ones. So you should try the other things by yourself, right? Okay, in same way as I have explained. Okay, same thing you need to do here, but here he is actually putting the commas. See, in our number system, okay, I'll explain that thing later. So same thing you need to do here also. So but I'll take some number. Let's say this number I've taken 400,029. Okay, so let's write it in this way: 1 space, 10 space, 100 place, 1,000 place, 10,000 place, 1 lakh place. Right? 10,000 and 1 lakh. Okay. So how will I write this? I'll write it in this way. First of all, how will I read it? Okay, so let's read it first. Because the 4 is coming on lakh, so I'll count it like this: 4 lakh. So as 0 are coming, so let's not count. 4 lakh 20, 10's place 29. 4 lakh and 29 rupees. Okay, 4 lakh and 829 rupees. 4 lakh and 7,928 rupees. 4 lakh rupees. 7,928 rupees, 3,53,500 rupees, 3,000, sorry, 3,50,000 rupees or 3 lakh. So this comma matters a lot, right? Because it decides what we are going to count. So suppose if I say this number, so because it says 0 and 000, that means 50. What 5 zeros represent? 5 zeros will always represent the lakh part. And then here it is putting comma. That means after that 3 digits will come. What 3 digits represents? It represents 1,000, right? That's why I say 4,57,000. And then 9 to 8, that is 928. This was this. Okay. So this thing you should remember in 100. If I say 100, right? So ones place, tens place, then 100 place. So how many tens will come? How many tens will come? 10 tens will come, right? Because if I add 10, 10, 10, 10 times, then only 100 will come, right? 100, it will become 100. So in 100, 10 tens will come. In 1,000, 10 hundreds will come. In 1 lakh, 100 thousands will come. 1 crore, 100 lakhs will come, right? So in 100, 10 tens will come. In 1,000, 10 hundreds will come. In 1 lakh, 100 thousands will come. In 1 crore, 100 lakhs will come. So we can say it in this way: 100 lakhs will make 1 crore, and 100 crore will make to 1 lakh. Okay. So let's move on to this comma topic. Okay. So actually, now this comma actually is represented to make the count easy, right? So this can be in Indian system also, and this can be international system also. In our Indian system, I will, it's a trick you can remember. Suppose if I take 4,000, sorry, 4,57,980. So you have to remember in a way that first 3 digits, right? That is starting from 1. If I start, the first 3 digits will be after the first 3 digits, the comma will come. Then after that, every 2 digits, the comma will come, right? Suppose if I write this number, okay. So how will I count it? 0, sorry, ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. Okay. So as I told you, after the first 3 digits, the comma will come, and after that, every 2 digits, the comma will come. So how will I count it? I'll count it in a way: 92 crores, 54 lakh, right? 57,982. See, I'm taking 2 digits, isn't it? That's why we put like that. Okay. Okay. So here are some of the examples. You can go through them. Okay. So this is the table you can go through in order to understand it in a better way. In our Indian number system, as I told you, after 3 digits, the comma will come. Sorry, this is okay. This is the international number system. So every 3 digits, the comma will come the first, after the first 3 digits, the comma will come. Then after that, every 2 digits, the comma will come. But in international number system, the comma will come after every 3 digits. The comma will come every 3 digits. Okay. Why does it happen? Why does it happen? Because in our Indian number system, we count it in this way: 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 1 crore, 10 crore. But in international number system, they count it in this way. They'll say 1,000, 10,000. Okay. Then 100,000, they'll not say 1 lakh. They'll say 100,000, then again come out to 1 million. Then they'll say 10 million, 100 million, then will come into 1 billion. Okay. So 1,000 will have 1,000, that is 3 zeros. 1 million will have 6 zeros. 1 billion will have 9 zeros. So they increase with three digits. That's why they put 3 zeros. Sorry, they put comma after 3 digits. Okay. So this number is 1,000. This number is 10,000. This number is 100,000. They'll not say 1 lakh. They'll say 100,000. But if 6 zeros come, they'll immediately calling it as 1 million. So 1 million in our number system, in our Indian number system, would be 10 lakh. Likewise, if I put, 9 zeros, it will be called as 1 billion. But as we know, in crore, always 7 digits will come. In lakh, 5 digits will come. So as this has 9 digits, right? So it is a 1 billion. But for us, it is actually not 1 billion. We'll count it in this way: 3, 3, and 7. We'll say it is 100 crore. It is 100 crore. Okay. This way. So this is the exercise. Let's do it together. Whatever we have studied so far, so these can be considered as example of that. Okay. So in 1 lakh, how many thousands will be there? We know that if I start counting, right, it will be like 10 will come, then 100 will come, right? Then 1,000 will come, then 10,000 will come, then lakh will come, then lakh will come. So lakh will come, right? So just wait a second. Right. So I was saying 1 lakh, right? So how many 10,000 will be there, right? So as we have discussed earlier, there would be 10,000, right? In 1 million, as I told you, it will consider 6 zeros, right? After 1, 6 zeros. So how many 100,000 will be there? There will be 10,100,000, right? In 1 crore, how many 10 lakh will be there? As I told you, there will be 7 zeros. So I can say there will be 10 lakhs, right? So in crore, how many millions will be there? So as million has 7 zeros, sorry, crore has 7 zero, million has 6 zero. So obviously it will be 10 millions, right? 1 million and lakh. As million is again 6 zeros and lakh has 7 zeros. So I can say it is 10 lakh, right? This we will proceed. Now place the commas correctly and write the numerals. Okay. So 73 lakhs 75,307. As he's saying lakh, we know it is a Indian number system, right? So we'll write the numeral of it, so which will be 73 lakh 73 lakh 75,000. 75,307. 307. Okay. We know in Indian number system we do write like this. Okay. First 3 digits, then 2 digits. Okay. So this one 9 crore 5 lakh 41. If he's saying 9 crore, that means it will contain 7 digits after this. 5 lakh 41. 41 I'll put here, and he's saying 5 lakh. So it is ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakhs, and then this is crore. So as he's not saying any 10 lakh parts, I'll have to put it as 0. Now 9 crore 5 lakh. So I'll put 5 here, lakh 21,000. Okay. So here it is 1,000. So I'll put 21,000. Next question I have taken. Yeah. So here it is after 10,000 lakh, 10 lakh, and then crore. Okay. So he's saying 9 crore 5 lakh 41. Okay. So 5 lakh he's saying, so I'll have to put it on place of lakh. And then 41 directly he's saying, so I'll have to put rest of the things there. Okay. This was the thing. Now I'll do this thing. 7 crore, same 7 crore, that means 7 zeros after this crore. 336. Okay. 7 crore. So here I'll put crore, right? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, and crore, right? So 7 crore 52 lakh. 52 lakh now, because he is saying 2 digits, so I'll write here 52 lakh 21,000. 21,000 because he is saying 2 digits, so I'll start writing from here. 300, right? B part 58,423,202. Okay. Now here, because he is using million, right? So I know that in million there will be 6 digits after our first place, right? So I'll start writing in this way: 58 million. Okay. 423,202. So 202 obviously will come here. He's saying after that 423,000. Okay. Here one more will come because 58,423,200, right? It's because he's saying 58 million. If he has said 5 million, right, then I'll put 6 million. But he's saying 58 million, right? So after 2 digits, I will put the 6 digit, right? So he's saying 58 million 423 423,202, right? 58,423,202, then 202, right? And here he's saying 23,30,010. Again he's saying lakh. So let's try our Indian system. Ones, tens, 100, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Because he's saying 23 lakh, so I'll have to start writing it this way: 23 lakh 30,000, 30,000, and 10. So 10 I'll have to write 30,000. This is our Indian system. This is also Indian system. Put it in this way. Okay. Insert the commas. If it is Indian system, we know like this. First 3 digits, then 2 digits. First 3 digits, then 2 digits. First 3 digits, then 2 digits. In international number system, the comma will come after every 3 digits. The comma will come after every 3 digits. Okay. The comma will come after every 3 digits in this. Okay. So that's it for today. See you guys.